Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. You are not ready for the emotional storm that's about to unfold because this changes everything. Alright, let me take you right into the heart of this chaos. Because honestly, when trying to process it feels overwhelming, what started as a calm, almost peaceful day at the Spencer mansion quickly spiraled into something no one, especially Will, could have ever anticipated. He walks in expecting normalcy, maybe a quiet moment after focusing on his future, but instead he finds himself standing between two women, two histories, and suddenly two life altering revelations. Electra, the woman he's been building a future with, drops a bombshell: she's pregnant, and just when you think that's enough to shake anyone to their core, Luna steps forward and delivers an even more shocking twist. She's pregnant too, and she claims the baby is also Will's. Just like that, Will's entire world flips upside down. This isn't just about love anymore. This isn't even just about relationships. This is about responsibility, consequences, and a future that now includes two children, two mothers, and a situation so complicated it feels impossible to untangle. And the worst part, every single person involved is carrying emotions that are raw, real, and ready to explode. So picture this with me: the sunlight pouring into that ultra modern Spencer mansion, everything calm, everything still. It's almost symbolic, right? Like the calm before a massive storm, Will walks in, probably thinking about business, his ambitions, his independence, trying so hard to step out of Bill Spencer's shadow, and then boom, he freezes. Because right there in the living room are Electra and Luna, standing like two opposing forces. You can almost feel the tension without anyone saying a word. Electra guarded, emotional, trying to hold herself together. Luna sharp, intense, almost daring the truth to come out. And Will is completely blindsided. When Electra says we need to talk, he can already hear the weight in her voice. That kind of voice that tells you whatever comes next is going to change everything. And then Luna's reaction. That bitter little laugh. Oh, that says so much without even needing words. It's like she's been waiting for this moment. And when Electra finally says it, I'm pregnant, you have to imagine the silence that follows. Not just quiet, but that heavy, suffocating silence where your brain is trying to catch up with reality. Will repeating the word pregnant like he doesn't even recognize it anymore. That hit me because that's real. That's exactly how someone reacts when life suddenly throws something this massive at them. And for a split second, you think, okay, this is huge, but maybe they can figure it out. Maybe this is the beginning of something new for them. But then Luna steps in, and the way she says it, cold, almost cutting through the air, I was just about to tell him the exact same thing. I'm sorry. What? Like, can you even imagine being in Will's position right there? Your mind hasn't even processed the first pregnancy, and suddenly there's a second one? From someone else? At the same time, that's not just shocking, that's devastating. That's the kind of moment where your entire sense of control just disappears. And Luna doesn't hesitate. She owns it. She looks him dead in the eye and says the baby is his. No doubt, no hesitation. That kind of confidence that's powerful and honestly a little terrifying. Electra's reaction says it all: shock, disbelief, heart. It's like her entire world cracks open in that moment. Because for her, this wasn't just about having a baby. It was about building a life with will, a future that felt secure, and suddenly that future is being challenged in the most painful way possible. And Luna, she's not backing down, not even a little bit. She reminds them and us that her history with Will is real too. Complicated, messy, maybe even something Will tried to forget. But it happened, and now it has consequences. And this is where it gets even deeper. Because you can see Will starting to break under the pressure. The memories coming back, the decisions he made during vulnerable moments, it's all catching up to him at once. And there is no escape. Two pregnancies, two women, one man at the center of it all. And let's be real, this isn't just a love triangle anymore. This is something much bigger. This is about two innocent lives that are about to be brought into a situation filled with tension, uncertainty, and emotional conflict. Then the ripple effect begins. Because in a world like theirs, secrets don't stay secrets for long. The news spreads, whispers start, people talk, at first their creations, at Ivan Giardino, everywhere. And you just know everyone has an opinion. And then we get to Bill Spencer. Now this man has seen it all: business wars, scandals, betrayals, but even he looks at this situation and calls it what it is: a complete mess. And you can feel that this hits differently for him. This isn't just another problem to solve. This is his son. his legacy, his family. When Will sits down with him, you can feel how heavy everything is. He's lost, completely lost. And honestly, who wouldn't be? But Bill's response is strong, direct, and honestly kind of powerful. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells Will exactly what he needs to hear. Step up, be a man, take responsibility because at the end of the day, those children didn't ask for any of this. And that line that stays with you because it shifts the focus, it's no longer just about emotions or relationships. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's hard. Meanwhile, Electra and Luna are going through their own emotional battles. Electra is trying to hold on to hope. She's leaning on stability, trying to create something safe and loving for her child. But deep down, there's fear of losing Will emotionally, fear that what they had might not survive this. And honestly, that's heartbreaking. Luna, on the other hand, she's fierce, determined, she refuses to be pushed aside. And you can see that this pregnancy means something deeper to her. It's not just about the baby, it's about proving her place, her value, her importance in Will's life. But here's the thing beneath all that strength, there's vulnerability. You can see it in the cracks, in the moments where her guard slips, and that makes her character even more complex. As time goes on, everything becomes more intense. Discussions about DNA tests, family meetings filled with tension, emotions running high. It's like a pressure cooker ready to explode at any moment. And Will is stuck in the middle of it, all of it, trying to make the right decision in a situation where there is no perfect solution. What makes this situation so powerful isn't just the shock factor, it's the emotional depth behind it. Every single character is dealing with something real, something human. Will represents responsibility and consequence. He is the perfect example of how one moment, one decision can change everything. And now, he has to live with that and figure out how to move forward. Electra represents hope mixed with fear. She's trying to hold on to something beautiful while dealing with the possibility of losing it. And that internal conflict is incredibly relatable. Luna represents determination and vulnerability at the same time. She refuses to be ignored, but deep down she's also fighting for validation, for a place where she truly belongs. And then there's the bigger picture, the impact on the families, the reputation, the future. This isn't just personal drama. This is something that affects everyone around them. The consequences here are massive. No matter what happens next, relationships will change. Trust will be tested, and those two children, they will grow up in the middle of all of this history. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is one of those storylines that just grips you and doesn't let go because it's messy, it's emotional, and it feels real. And honestly, I feel for all three of them. I really do. There is no clear villain here, just people making complicated choices and dealing with the fallout. But if I had to say one thing, Will needs to step up, not just physically but emotionally because being present isn't enough. He has to be fair, honest, and strong for both of those children. And Electra and Luna, they both deserve clarity. They both deserve respect because at the end of the day, they are not just part of a love triangle anymore. They're mothers. So, where does this all go from here? That's the question that's keeping everyone on edge. Will he find a way to balance both relationships? Will one of them walk away? Or will this situation explode into something even bigger? I want to hear from you. What would you do if you were in Will's position? Who do you think he should choose, or should he even choose at all? And how do you think this will impact those children in the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this is one story we need to talk about. And if you are as hooked on this drama as I am, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives just like this.